tata na nzukọ Anambra ya ị ga-akpa na nzukọ Anambra tata bụ ife bara nnukwu uru. Ọ ga-amasị m na ị ga-anọdebe n'akụkụ redio gị ka anyị nwee ike na-akpa ya bụ nkata ka o wee na-adanye ọfụma na-adaba ọfụma maka na n'oge na-adịrị anya 3 days to go ma ọkwanị na-agụ ọnụ anyị adanye na the Anambra State Governorship Election. Ọ dị ezigbo mkpa na ị ga na-anọ n'akụkụ redio gị mgbe ọbụla ka ị wee na-ama what's up. What's up?
And I know maka ABS so that you na ịnụrụ ya na ABS and na ịnụrụ ya na ABS indeed. Yeah, mama iji undiluted iji ozi ahụ otu o si dị.
Gbam. Maka ya ka iji wee bịa na tata na Information Clinic. Aha m bụ Uchechukwu Ebonam Ugo Ebenaja.
Dan Okoye Vafa Mwepom Daddy Daniel Agama like ya.
Onye anyị na-anọ tata bụ Dr. Okechukwu Ọnụegbu. Ọ bụ journalist si na Blueprint Newspapers. Anyị na-asị ya nnọọ na nzukọ Anambra nke ụtụtụ a.
Daalụnụ ụmụnne m.
Daalụ. Tata Dr. Oke, anyị chọrọ ịnebanye anya na why countering election disinformation ji wee dị mkpa. Ihe o ji wee dị mkpa ọ ji mmadụ nye ha na fake news akaụntụ anyị ozugbo. You know, I can do it tata.
I say I put it to you.
Oh yes, if you know who I think. Welcome once again to Information Clinic. Eba kaya nyalagaka ki hota identify and tackle the spread of misinformation, disinformation, and hate speech. Hate speech in parentheses, especially as the November 8th Anambra governorship election draws near. In every election season, false stories, edited videos, and misleading posts flood the airwaves and social media. But we don't follow. Confusing voters and creating tension. But knowing how to verify the sources of information and counter falsehoods can make all the difference.
Yes.
Today on Information Clinic, we'll be talking about why countering election disinformation is important. We've already told you that we have with us Dr. Okechukwu Ọnụegbu, now founder of factcheckng.com, a platform dedicated to verifying claims and combating false information in Nigeria. And always, Information Clinic is proudly sponsored by the Center for Democracy and Development, CDD West Africa, with support from the National Democratic Institute, NDI, the Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, FCDO, and the Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room. Hell, that's okay.
Fact check NG.
Fact check NG. Since they were Information Clinic, Maki check this information, misinformation, and they fact check. Kai hotsa go do otunde madigesi using that fact check we mara nke bezioku na nke basị.
Okay, daalụ ndị be anyị. Nke izizi bụ na question nke izizi ejulu bụ ife o ji dị mkpa. O ji dị mkpa bụ maka na election anyị nọ n'ime ebe nwelu the millions of voters needle. Ife o ji dị mkpa bụ na anyị needle ka enwe ike mobilize more voters. That's what you did by counter information. Ọ bụ na anyị mere misinformation, because ọ bụ na anyị mere most people ga-eche ụfọdụ nwere ike iche na election a na-hold ro, because some when ndị na-ekwu n'obodo that there is no election we hold, that we have already known the winner. Who told you the person will win? You don't know. That is it. Onye ka o ji dị mkpa so that people ma na ga-eme election on Saturday, makwa time ga-eji mee the election, makwa na ha ga-apụta to vote, makwa na their votes will count. No, bro, you go and sit down. There is nothing whether you vote or not. No, they should know that their vote will count. They should know that the election will hold across all the polling units. All the polling units. To remove the fears from them, because most of them will still harbor the fear that there will be insecurity, there will be violence, this and that. Some will also believe that after voting that they must go home, so in order not to be killed or harmed. But we are telling them to stay there and protect your vote, but nobody will carry it. There will be nothing like hijacking of the voters' ballot papers now, because the security is tight. In Anambra State alone, we know how many. The police told us how many people that have come to police the environment. The Nigerian Society and Civil Defense Corps have also told us what they have also. They have deployed people. So that is why it's very, very important for people to know, so that we will all combine, join our hands in voting the right candidates. That is why. So we need to exercise our franchise on Saturday. So it's very important. The fact checking is very important. How do we do the fact checking? We do the fact checking by even using our brain, your common brain. When you see the link flying that a governor is sharing 25,000 naira, you should ask yourself, have you ever seen a free meal even in a free town? You ask yourself that question. That's the first thing.
Dr. Oke, ịma kemgbe eji wee kwadobe elekshọn a enwere ọtụtụ ọkpụrụkpụ okwu na-adapụta dịka a na-ekwu maka malụ nke ị na-ekwu dịkwasọ ihe ị na-ekwu ụfọdụ kpọọ ya misinformation, ụfọdụ akpọọ ya disinformation, ọ dịka nnukwu malinformation recently. So and a na-ekwukwe ọtụtụ mgbe nwee ike imetụkwa ha aka dịka ị na-aga n'ihu ihe ndị a bụ so that the listener will know when you are ị na-adabakwa n'ofu ka uche gị dị ahụ.
You mara nke ị na-akọmit.
Okay.
Because inwe mmadụ nwee ike ọ na-eme ọma mma na ihe ọ na-eme adịrọ mma, ọma mma na nke ọ na-eme adabara adabọ, ihe ọma na esendigoro ya sị ya shie tụsaa n'ozi ya tụsaa n'ozi ọ na-atụza na-akpagharị ọma mmanụ ihe ọ na-atụza ma eziokwu. So ka anyị ghọta ya ọfụma ọfụma ka ya bụ onye nọ n'ụlọ na-egezi ntị ma ewu emekwa m nke dị otu a, ewu amakwa m na nke anụnwa abụrụ ezigbo ihe m kwesịrị ime. Kịta anọ election information ya na-akpagharị ma hate speech. Onye nọ n'ụlọ bịa, you just cook up something about, it's very something that is very clear that why are you giving out this amount of hatred over a candidate? Just not a big annoy cuckoo up of him. See, I did my house, come beat me. One day they go come beat you. One day hand go touch you, and you yourself you know go like them. So we should, at this point, hate speech, misinformation, disinformation, malinformation. Stay away from it. Flee from it.
Manaria ka agwa abalị nke mmadụ amara ebe o dobere isi.
Yes, all very important because enwe ife a na-akpọ, number one is that enwe ife a na-akpọ now the Cyber Crimes Act, which is now popular, but it was actually passed since 2015 anyway. So it's binding on us all, irrespective of where you are residing in Nigeria. So and under it there were so many provisions there. For instance, unauthorized access to people's devices can lead you to 5 years imprisonment, or if you provide it there. Then when Ghana about the unauthorized sharing of critical information can lead you to 15 years imprisonment, or under section 5. So when possessing critical information or even the publishing misleading information, which is what we are talking about now, under the section 19 of that act, it will take you to 2 years imprisonment. So again, because this information and misinformation is informing people in a wrong way. That is with the information, something like if Madam Mego, let's take for instance that one of the contestants get na art buffing before, or when the same or something of that nature. He will do the thing because of one as election now. We will put it see the point governor in the Queto. That is now misinformation. So because it has happened before, but on a film comment, you know, get the now just to dent the person's image. The person can sue you for that. So it's very wrong. So and they all something deliberate action. So you are doing it deliberately to tarnish the person's image. That is why it's wrong. So the disinformation there now is informing people too. Something no at all. Ibuti normal. You cook, add anything, salt and anything and pepper just to make it sound sweet, so that so that people will start running away from that contestant. So that it is wrong too. The hate speech, something you twist say in another way, just like the one that Nkena fly now Governor last I think last week. Yes, about on encourage people to vote. People now begin to retweet
where
it.
He was talking to his party
members. Yes, people now twist not actually go vote with it. But actually, that information has nothing to do with or violate with the Electoral Act. Mana because of the way and it we say keta. And that is why we keep on telling people, politicians, leaders, and so on, get professional media people to work with you. They will help you to know whenever you make a speech, they will help you to interpret the speech to the world. Because what we are now, the social media has made it impossible for you to gatekeep. So once the information is coming on, they are uploading it and going. But you will have professionals working with you. As the information keep on flying, your own will also fly to counter them. That is why it's very, very necessary. So we have all these things under the information disorder. Thank you.
All right. Dịka isi wee kọwachala anyị ya nkịta. Anyị emepepezi gị okwu onwe chọrọ ịjụ ajụjụ onwe ihe na-agbagwoju gị anyị ihe ọtachabeghị na ihe niile ọkọwa ịkpọ anyị jụọ anyị ngwa alụ ịchọ etunye akara ekwentị ga-eji kpọọ anyị bụ 07065381320. We are also live on our Facebook at Anambra Broadcasting Service. So drop all your comments there. We'll do well to read them out when we see them. Kita Iguanarona with Blueprint newspapers. How can journalists and media houses ensure that they don't become conduits for unverified or politically motivated falsehoods? Let's all go for do some people that say again enough for me and I pay Jonya no na so media house no na kato post to hina borezioku. How can journalists and media houses ensure that they don't become conduits for unverified or politically motivated falsehoods?
Okay, yeah. One is through training and the training. You train your colleagues. When you have gone, maybe you had a grant, you went for training. After everything, when you come back, you as a journalist should be able to train people, step down the training. Then the media organization should also do in-house training, keep on training your staff. And make sure that even you as an editor or you as a producer and so on and so forth, that you have the basic knowledge of this. Because just like I said before, one thing is this: think first before you begin to look for data to counter whatever information. You should also think whether this thing is possible. Is it possible that governor said this? Is it possible that this social politician said this or not? You should think of it when they tell you that party A or party B has decided to adopt another candidate. You should think within you, is it true? Use your human brain first as a journalist, because I actually countered, just like what you said. I countered one which was actually disseminated by a journalist, but that one was on health. And the journalist, she was very happy spreading it. She even came to my ward telling me so that I should be doing this with my wife. That was why I got angry. I now I went to internet immediately. I went to Google and began to search. After gathering everything, I sent my report to her. She went and deleted her own, but before she would delete it, I have already reported that to the Facebook.
Must have already...
People shared it. Now, the report was everywhere, even on Instagram, so on, everywhere. Because one thing about it is that their own will fly higher than our own. So when your counter is finished, you need money to boost it. If you don't boost it, that is it. Their own will be higher. So the journalists should also think, and the way you do it. We have been told we have our phone, we have our cell phone. One posted something that Anioma will take over on Ichandobaru. And I called him and said, why are you doing this? Are you a journalist? You can go to Google, just go to Google, just type it there. That is what we need. As a journalist, go to Google. Google is your companion. Go there, ask Google whether Anioma will also be part of it, will also be on Ichandobaru first. And you see that it's not there. It's only the state, the communities and local government areas under Delta North. That is it. So we need what we do as journalists. First thing, use that you are Google. Go to Google, type it, it will give you. Go to your AI chatbots, ask them the questions. They will also tell you. Collaborate with other journalists you know that know more than you, or your senior colleagues. Call them on phone. Tell them, is it true that this thing happened? Do you think it happened? They will help you. So that collaboration and using our gadget will help us. And also listening and also being sensitive to information too. Because when you see there was a report last 2 weeks about ABS, they say ABS did this and that. I look at it, I say, number one, is even the logo they use is not the logo of ABS. And the website they quoted not ABS quoted. So we should be sensitive to those things. They're very simple thing.
Now look, we're in the world of citizen journalism. Everybody was a journalist.
Netizens,
now can the mad because sometimes before the guy feel he's in a book with you, but they will not tell others, they will just agree on their own. So kedu mmadụ ị na-enye ndị mmadụ who are not journalists, because onye ọbụla bụzi nke aka ya, to help in fact checking and countering fake and all these information disorder?
Okay, ndụmọdụ m na-enye ndị mmadụ, m na-enye ndị be anyị, very simple. Anything na-efuru iche echiche, once ifu na ọ bụrụ ya mere eme, biko kwuo okwu ebe ahụ ifuru ya, talk, don't leave it and say that you are not expert, you are not a journalist. No, you have to say something there. Tell them that this thing is fake. When they demand for evidence, you now go to use these ways. I have mentioned some things you will do. You can go to Google search to check. You can go to your AI machine to check all these things. Then you come and give them the fact. This is the fact. You can also tell them that this website stated there is not the website of the organization you are talking about. You can also tell them, go and check and to find out whether Sun, Newspaper, Nation, and so on have published that type of report. Tell them all these things. So, just when you see something that is not, just as police used to tell us, you see something, say something. Go ahead, say something. Don't keep quiet. That is the only way we will tackle this thing very well.
All right, because in the model in a onye Anambra na-ege ntị dịka anyị na-akwado ya bụ November 8 election on Saturday.
All right, in the Anambra, you have already known that we have an election on 8th November, which is Saturday and Abia. Yes. Come out and vote. That is it. Go and vote. The police, the security agents, they have assured us that there will be no violence, that they have everything. They've already provided them. The security men are there. INEC have equally assured us that the election will be free and fair. So we have to hold them accountable by coming out to exercise our franchise. Don't run away. You are needed. I'm needed, all of us. You must come out and vote. Yes, it's a must, because so our civic responsibility. You need to vote to onye so that echi niile ị na-agwa ya gọvanọ na ịlụ ọla anyị iwe, ị na-ekwu yes na ịtụọla ya vote. Ọ bụrụ onye na-atụrụ vote, ị na-asị na ọlụ ọlụ. Ọ gbasara ụmụ ọlụ ọlụ because you didn't vote for him or her. So you need to come out and vote. All very, very necessary. Don't, and any time if for any result, ka ọ na-fly, once ọ bụrụ INEC publish it, do not accept it. Esokwene na-eshi ebe ọbụla maka na ife ga-eme kịta. In fact, ị ga-afụ on Saturday morning, ị ga-afụ more fake news ga-abịa na party A has stepped down, candidate B has stepped down. So nke ọbụla so onye ọ na ọ bụrụ eziokwu, because oge mmadụ tosi step down agago. So whether also go the onye and step down truly, oge INEC nwere step down agago, afọ onye ahụ adụgo na ballot, ọ ga-score 0 or 2. So go and vote for the person ma ị chọọ vote today. Don't listen to anybody. Come out and vote. That is all, and their vote will count.
All right. Ebe a ka anyị na-abịa na nchịkọta na nzukọ Anambra mgba nke mbụ, anyị nwere ekenezi gị Dr. Okechukwu Ọnụigbo, journalist from the Blueprint newspapers, na tiso ebe a nọnyere anyị wee kọwara anyị gbasalụ fact checking n'ụtụtụ a. Daalụ rinne.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. My name is Uchechukwu Ebonam Agbanka abụọ na-abịa na nzukọ Anambra.
danokwu ịbụ afam dịka nsị agwa gị kpọm dandị Daniel agama like ya. Cheta na ihe ozi anyị na-ekwu bụ ozi ahụ bịara gị, were nkata yọchasịa anya nke ọma, sieve it very well and don't just consume. Jide n'aka, ọ bụrụkwa iwu na ị ga-atụsa, maka na o nwere onye ga-atụdo gị ihe n'iru sị gị tụsa tụsa. So be careful ebe ọbụla ị nọ, ọkwa maka ọdịmma Anambra, maka na Anambra maa mma, ọ mara mana gị na-efu na onye ọbụla na-ekwu na ihe eji mara nhọpụta Anambra bụ peaceful conduct. Let us keep doing that. Ka ọ dị.